Shalom Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim Kakdash. The blindness to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, doing the work of truth, sincerity. Let me read this first. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for the purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So I'm going to play a minute or two of this video and a couple more videos, and I'm going to come back with a couple of scriptures.
Listen, I'm going to just say this off the top. I am not necessarily saying this, but this lady is saying it, and I'm just kind of talk about what she said. Check it out.
About how ironic it is that the right demonizes people of color when the only time I feared for my life has been around a white man. I get so many hate comments like these few here. To the time I just write it off as immature, angry men, but the times that I've genuinely been scared that violence was going to be inflicted upon me have been white men. Not to mention that a lot of domestic violence as well as many mass shootings are committed by white men. There are going to be people in any demographic that commit crimes, but the fact that the right focuses so intensely on the single crime that a person of color commits is so dishonest. Some of the craziest things that have happened to me since I started posting is that I've gotten my account banned because white supremacists mass reported me for being underage, which I'm clearly not. They found my phone number and leaked it, so I had to change my phone number. They tried to get me fired by contacting any school in Chicago to see if I worked there. There was even an online page to see who was calling which school. I've literally been called a race traitor and told that I will be lynched along with POC. So no, people of color aren't the problem here. It is white men, and that's why I make the content I do. They prove it to me more and more every single day why it's necessary.
So as you saw.
So you're seeing what she said and everything. So, and this is a real thing. This right here, mediocre, the dangerous legacy of white male in America. So now let me play you two other news videos and I'll get back to you.
70 miles per hour. That's how fast cops say a 17-year-old was driving when he mowed down two teen girls riding on an e-bike. Now video has surfaced of the suspect shortly after the crash laughing on a gaming site.
It's the creepy laugh of an accused killer. We're learning new information about 17-year-old Vincent Battaloro, accused of intentionally slamming his Jeep into two best friends as they rode an e-bike. According to just-released court papers, police say he was driving 70 miles an hour when he plowed into 17-year-olds Maria Niotis and Isabella Salas. We found this video of Battaloro on a gaming site talking about pranking Maria by sending a pizza to her house. She reportedly had spurned his advances and had filed for a restraining order against him.
Hi, can I place an order for delivery, please? Can I get 2 large pepperoni pizzas? It'll be cash at the door.
He then lets out that demonic laugh. He tells viewers it's all because allegedly Maria had made fun of Charlie Kirk.
Whenever Maria sees the pizza guy come, better think of Charlie Kirk for making fun of his death. Stupid clown.
A fellow gamer asks if he'll drive to Maria's house to watch the pizza be delivered.
Oh, I did that the last time, but the mother saw me pull up in the car, and I got tracked, and the police, did what they did.
Battaloro made the video 9 days ago. On Monday, when the two girls were killed, police say Battaloro fled the scene before they found and detained him and issued him an astonishing 15 tickets. But he was not arrested because he claimed it was an accident. The next day, Battaloro went online to express his condolences.
In a neighboring town, unfortunately, 2 girls were killed in a hit-and-run crash. I wish my sincerest condolences.
On Wednesday, after police discovered his connections to Maria Niotis, he was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. Last night, Maria's mother spoke out.
She wasn't just my daughter. She was my best friend, my sunshine.
The families of both victims released a joint statement calling the suspect a coward of a man who had been plotting the attack for months.
Betrayal. That's how families and neighbors are reacting to news of a man trusted to lead youth in a church as he faces dozens of child pornography charges in Hernando County. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Eric Glasser spoke with them after the sheriff announced these allegations.
Trusted as a spiritual guide for young people in his church, 28-year-old Jordan Joseph Williams now faces 35 counts of possessing child pornography.
And unfortunately, he is the youth leader, or one of the youth leaders, at Vine Life Church in downtown Brooksville.
Sheriff Al Nienhuis says a 3-month investigation led deputies to Williams' home on Argyle Drive near Brooksville, where they confiscated videos and images showing children ranging from toddlers to teens.
Now, we do have absolutely zero indication that there are any victims here in Hernando County, but obviously if you have interacted with that individual, we certainly wanted to get that information out, and in case somebody might have some information.
That increased concern stems from Williams' role as a youth leader in the church. Neighbors agreed, calling it a troubling betrayal of trust.
You have to talk to the kids, and you just try and see how far things went, if they went anywhere other than just pictures.
That's the one place where the Lord served you and you trust in the Lord and you go there for worshiper. And that's what you go there for. You don't go there for that kind of singing, like that.
That same sense of betrayal and uneasiness was echoed by parents who live near Williams' home.
And it makes me scared as a father to my daughter to have my kids play around this neighborhood or anything like that. It makes me, on edge that I always have to be with my daughter. I do not like that idea that I can't just leave her to be a kid.
Vine Life Church is closed on Fridays, but we have reached out to the lead pastor about what their plans are moving forward and the delicate but necessary conversations members will now likely have to have with their children. In Brooksville, Eric Lasser, 10 Tampa Bay News.
Again, investigators say there is no evidence of any local children being involved here, but they are urging anyone who's had contact with Williams to talk with your kids and then report anything that's of concern to you.
So there you have it. What this white woman, so-called white woman, said is true. And the scriptures I want to bring out is Psalms 11 and 2. For lo, the wicked bend their bow, For lo, the wicked bend their bow, they make ready their arrow upon the string, that they may privately shoot at the upright in heart. If the foundations be destroyed, what can the righteous do? Yahweh is in his holy temple. Yahweh's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try the children of men. The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked, and him that loveth violence hateth. The wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. And Esau is the violent, and the violent taketh by force. These devils, because the JOO's own all media, they always try to pin bad things on so-called black people, on the Israelites. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives are the bad. But while they cover up their wickedness, which they do daily, and in the most heinous ways. This one right here, the 17-year-old dude that murked these two girls, why? Why did he murk them? Not just because they was talking shit about Kurt getting murked, but because he liked one of them and she didn't like him back. So he went and ran him over. Killed him. And then the police didn't even arrest him that same day until they found the connection with him with the one girl that he liked, that didn't like him back. So yeah, these devils are the most violent. And showed that stat the other day about the crimes, the most heinous crimes in America, how Edomites are the ones that commit them at more than half the rate. 55+% of the heinous crimes committed in America is committed by 28% of the population. and that's Edomites. 28% of the population, and you commit over half of the crimes, over half the heinous crimes committed in this place. This guy here, the Edomite in this video, let's show his face. There you go.
Counts.
This Edomite here, youth leader, faces CP charges. The Edomite youth leader in a church. Hey, tell y'all about going to these Edomite churches, man. But it basically gives credit to what this Edomite lady is saying here. And there are many more out there. These happened with these two crimes by these Edomites happened within the last couple weeks. And there was a whole lot more I could show. This is Psalms 37:12. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnashes upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. These devils actually do see that their end is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent the bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be upright in conversation. Their swords shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. And this is what's going on ever since Kirk got murked. Their sword is entering into their own hearts. That's why everybody is calling this white on white crime. I mean, it's coming out left and right, and these devils then went ham. Like there's more school shootings, more Edomites getting caught up in SA rings. You see more young devils is murking girls that they don't like or that don't like them. To the point that you got Edomite women complaining about it. Like, yeah, and they already knew that their men were the most violent and a terror to be around. But now they're just coming out with it. A little that the righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. So what little we got is better than all that they got, man. And she was just coming out with it that these Edomite men are just the most dangerous. If you don't like them, they liable to run you over. They doing SA in their own churches. And there was a video where a year ago, an 11-year-old threatened to shoot a school up. I mean, hey, that's their MO at this point, man. And I'm going to end it there. All praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Kakdash. The blindness of the apostles of great millstones. Salutation to you, Akim, doing the work of truth, sincerity. Until next time, Shalom.